Battery. Battery. Battery.
So you're happy dance.
Battery. 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 I'm moving the main from the panel that it came with up to this new box. Woo! Yeah, it's fun being an electrician, you know. So the reason we opted for a new sub panel is because our inverter is only good for 30 amps. So we had to put in a new panel with 30 amp breakers. How you're gonna wire this is you're gonna run your RV transfer switch. So the transfer switch that comes with your RV, okay, you're gonna run it to your new sub panel that you install, and from that panel you're gonna run 6.3, that's what we recommend, thicker the better, to the inverter, then from the inverter to the OEM panel. Alright, I basically laid out everything you have to do here, and you can switch it up depending on what kind of inverter and stuff you have, but that's basically what you have to do for any fifth wheel, any rig that comes up with a pre-transfer switch and a generator. That's what you're gonna have to do. We also wanted to make sure that the AC was only powered when we hooked up to shore power or the generator, and that's why, you know, we have to run everything off the transfer switch, which is the main power. So the transfer switch gets wired to the new sub panel, the bus bars, then the double 30s get wired to the inverter, then the inverter gets wired to the 50 amp breaker on the OEM panel. You can't mess it up. If I didn't mess it up, you can't mess it up. And if you ever need help building these, extravagant diagrams, holla at your boy Justin. He does a way better job at this. He actually has a program that he could set up, everything that he's using, and he could do a really nice diagram. I unfortunately didn't have that program, so I had to do what I had, and that was a piece of paper and a pencil. But on the next video, I'm going to get to show you exactly what Justin can do with that program, and it's laid out very, very nice. But I hopefully with this you guys get the gist of it, and this can help somebody out there. So it's been a while since I checked in. I had to dump the SD. So in between dumping the SD, I ran my wires from my new panel to the inverter and the main into the new panel. And I also ran the wire from the inverter to the old panel. All right. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so we have here, this is to the inverter, this one back here, that's the main. So the main goes into the power bar of the box, okay? And then this guy, this other 6.3 here, runs to the inverter. Now let me show you what it looks like out here. It looks like a mess. That's what it looks like. It looks like a mess. Okay. So we picked the batteries up because in order for these to make it and the wires from the inverter to make it, they just had to be stood up. So I did that. I tucked the inverter back over here behind the wall on that side. That's the box to the old panel. Excuse me, that's the wires to the inverter to the old panel.
and the wire from the new panel to the inverter. So we're having fun, we're getting it done. I think I'm a couple hours in now, and I think I finally got a grasp of exactly what I have to do. And remember, I'm not an electrician, I've never done this before, and it is proof that anyone can do it. Holy moly, it's been a long day, guys, and I still have a lot more to go, but we're looking good. We're almost to the finish line. I have all my wires ran. I am finishing the 220s here for my ACs, but man, look at that nice pretty box. Now I'm telling you, I've never done this before, but I got it done, and not without some headaches. I did strip one of my 50 amp breakers to my original panel, and I had to run and do the hour and a half mission to Home Depot. Lucky for me, they had some identical breakers that I could use for my panel, so thank you, Lowe's. But yeah, we're almost done. It's hot in here. I'm ready to crank this baby on and see how I'm inverting with no extension cords. Yay! So this is what the inverter looks like here. Parked next to my transfer switch. I had to move that back a little bit, gain a couple inches. I moved my water pump over here, but that's pretty much it. So this is the main, and then this guy is the inverted power back to the panel. Yeah, so I've learned a lot today. My fingers are hurting. This 6.3 ain't no joke. It hurts your fingers. All because of this guy right here, man. Justin. Justin's the master genius behind a lot of solar installations, and once again he's done it here. I would say, I mean, what I got probably, man, I got like a good 8 hours in the day almost, man. Holy smokes. But I spent an hour and a half running to Home Depot. But basically everything that Justin did, or he told me, is exactly what I did. And he made it very simple. I had a nice little diagram.
Drew some nice pictures.
I drew some nice little pictures. And yeah, man, we got it done. So we're about to power it up. We finally got some 12 volts going to the rig. It's liking it. The water is moving around. But yeah, here we go. I don't have to switch anything?
Nope, it should automatically go.
All right, here we go.
So we have power. Wait, why are we turning the Jenny on?
We gotta test it.
Just to test it.
Yep.
Jenny is on.
Jenny starts, and
Woo!
now your ACs should fire.
When the transfer is.
Yeah, when transfer hits, your AC should be able to fire up.
Man, how exciting! We had the best solar mentor ever right here. He really helped Lewis.
Transfer.
Man, this is exciting. He guided him every step of the way. And
We'll work for bear.
Oh, that's funny.
And one thing about having Justin around is if you need anything for your solar installation, more than likely my man has it. I've been inside his rig so many times, I literally know where everything is at, and I could get to it relatively easy. But look at this. Holy crap, this man has Home Depot on wheels. That's why his course would be amazing. Anybody not 100% about putting in their own solar, Justin will help you out.